Alright, hello everybody. What I'm going to run through real fast is a quick and easy way to change your serpentine belt on your 6.4 Power Stroke. That's all, let's get to it. Alright, as you can see, the first thing I did was take off my upper fan shroud here. It sits down in there. And what you're going to have running along through is you're going to have a coolant line, a vacuum line, and a electrical line here wrapped up in some loom. And we got the little Christmas trees on there. I don't recommend cutting off the Christmas tree and popping them out. If you're real gentle, you can get them out easy. What I use, some people use a screwdriver, or they actually make the tool for it, but I just use a pry bar, real gentle with it. The first thing I did was I relieved the pressure from the reservoir here, popped off my coolant line. Nothing really came out of that. You're going to have to disconnect your power steering pump from your upper fan shroud. That's where it mounts right there. And you have 4 mounting bolts, if I remember correctly. It might be 5. Well, actually, hold on, let me see here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 fan shroud bolts that mount on your shroud, actually onto the rest there. The first thing I did, like I said, was I took the coolant line off, and I took the power steering reservoir off. And then that enabled me to get down in there at the bottom to get the rest of my bolts out. Okay, and likewise over here on this side. Let's see. See it there? Right down in there where my finger is. They sit down in there a little bit. You'll be alright. I use everything I used today was 3/8, or I'm sorry, it was 1/4 inch. The only 3/8 I used was for the tensioner to get the belt off. There's the old belt over there on the driveway. If you want, you can go as to further as removing. Excuse me. Climb up there. You can actually remove this completely if you want to. What I did was I just sneaked the new belt. Took the new belt and snuck it around the fan and back on there. It's just less hassle. I mean, it's all on the technician's preference, I guess you could say. Whatever you're more comfortable with. Some people like more room to work, so they'll take more stuff off. Me, I like to just take as less apart as possible to get the job done. And like I said, you'll get down there. These are 13 millimeter. They're studs. The top 2 are studs, and the bottom 2 are actually fasteners. They're all 13 millimeter. Just spin the fan out of the way so you can see. And they go through there and mount back up on the stud. See that stud back there? The bolt or nut goes through there. It's 4 of them. Once you get that out of the way, take them 4 off. That'll enable you enough room to get in there to your tensioner and sneak that belt off them pulleys. And one more thing I wanted to mention on the top would be your fan clutch here. This guy here, that's going to go sliding through. Goes sliding through this actual part of the shroud right here. Okay, so you just disconnect it on the other side. That's all. Nothing, no biggie. I didn't do anything major here to get the job done. I popped the vacuum line off right here. Pop that vacuum line off. pop these two vacuum lines off. That goes off the sensor there on the shroud. And that's basically it. Whatever you need to do, you might have different setups. Like I have a plow on mine. I got some fusible links running across and an extra cable running over to my extra battery. Depending on how your truck's set up, you know, you might have to take off a couple more things, but for the majority of the 6.4s, this is really essentially all you need to take off.